Davion, close the door. Close the door.
And the Razorbacks will put total leather and will get started. And he's going to bring this one out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Looking to buy time. Taking a shot on the first play. Intercepted in the first drive. In for the pick.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
Now they'll run the draw. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time in late in the season.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Catch in the middle, it's Stokes. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
The Razorbacks will snap it on 1st and 10. Give on the counter. Can't get him to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Caught near the sticks. It's Stokes. Gets it inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. He caught it. And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet.
And here comes money down for this offense. Third down execution is a premium. You work on it all week ad nauseum for these moments when you can execute when the field starts to shrink.
Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He might want another play. Looking for a push on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Low man wins. Defense that time on 4th down was expecting run. And you saw at the point of attack how they just dominated. There was nowhere for that guy to go. Defense wins the down. They give it back up now to their offense.
Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Strong run and useful. Picks up 4 out to the 9.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up, you can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
To the ground with the back. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Got rid of it just in time. Just had to get rid of that
25.
to find another play.
Ranked 25 in the country. Got a hella 5 stadium post, boy. Talking about hella 5 stadium post.
For the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
So now it's 2nd and long. Gives it on the option. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He's going to have enough to pick up the 1st down as they stop him at the 33-yard line.
And this is why checkdowns are so big. There's a lot of quarterbacks in these types of situations on 3rd down. They just want to make the home run, highlight-type throw. But a nice job being poised and making a good decision, checking it down to the running back here to help your offense out.
And the Buffaloes look to keep this drive humming. Quick pass on the fly motion. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
The Buffaloes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Fakes the grab on the left. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. And the Buffaloes want to move quickly.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Leaves it with the back. Oh, better look out. There he goes. Touchdown, Buffs. Great job by the back on the option.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that
What the fuck is my starter at? That bitch ran the ball twice and ain't been back in the game since.
But can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
Guys, Colorado has the lead here. We've played one before we move on. Let's have a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. First play of the period, first down here. The run from the shotgun. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. Offense in a bunch formation. Leaves it with the back. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Well, he shows you his speed and his power on that run. As far as I can think back to, Arkansas football always comes down to being able to run the football on offense. It's about grinding and wearing the opponent down. They always seem to be able to recruit outstanding athletes at that position. This guy is no different.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
But I guess pass or something? Pass a nigga off his ass. What the fuck?
Love the play call on the RPO, and you're just really trusting this running back to be able to make a guy miss and then get into the second level. The offensive line did their job, gave him a crease, but that was the running back making that linebacker miss in the hole before getting north.
And the Razorbacks have it with a 1st and 10. Gets the back moving. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
Coach is always hard.
Boy, dog, get off TikTok, boy. Yeah, I know you ain't found that play right now on your own.
Efficiency on 1st down, man. You are doing just that.
The Razorbacks can really attack on this 2nd and short. They go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Razorbacks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Shoots it to the left. Lets it slip right through his hands, and it'll be 4th down after the rare drop from this dude.
And this offense stays aggressive, and they pass the football. I think you can always look back and say, 3rd and short, I'd love for you to run it, be the more physical team. But nice job sticking up and bowing their necks for this defense.
The Razorbacks will line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. First one of the day is on its way. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on once.
What the fuck is you doing?
And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Last time they had it, they were backed up in their own end, marched right down the field and scored, and now they'll try to do that once again. Good blocking up front. Great job following it. He's got 6 to the 18.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Man, what the fuck? Decline that. Oh, yeah, decline that. What's up, Levi? How you doing? Oh, yeah?
Offense working from the pistol. Wide receiver going in motion.
Savion, come on, bro.
They'll go right back to him. Breaks into the open. He'll step
Savion, tell them to come back outside.
35-yard
Tell Levi Sailor to come back outside.
got something cooking. Not much can impose your will on a defense like hopping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches. And this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it won't make the connection going through the big play.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver at his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top out of the defense. That time they couldn't link up. But if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
This shit's so whack.
Back to pass on second down. This time it's complete.
Man, this nigga at a 25 ranked stadium, bro. Like, I promise we can get our playoff. Like, get the fuck out of here.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line. Good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this time.
Is it Candy?
Wants to go up top on first down. Got him and nobody's close. He's loose. You want to talk about shifting the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10-yard line.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels.
It's inside of
Defense
here.
showing blitz, trying to rattle this quarterback. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
So Daddy's at the backyard.
Fantastic play by the line.
Yeah, the backyard.
Such
So
tremendous
yeah, Daddy's at the
instincts. As soon
backyard
as he
using
sees
shed.
run,
Okay.
I'm on
downhill, he's got great
What are you
speed.
watching?
He
Why
gets you on the
are you
ground.
watching?
That's why he's one of the best
Football.
linebackers in the entire
Football.
Mhm.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown.
Y'all stay outside.
Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance
Okay.
being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hitting the mouth early in this football game?
Sailor,
Something positive.
Levi, come inside.
Let's go to the
Outside.
second
Come
down.
outside.
Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Florida State is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe they can't pull this off. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Texas A&M. We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Quarterback may change this route. He'll start this drive going to the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Davidson. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. And the Razorbacks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Grab near the marker. It's Stokes. Gets it out to the 40-yard line. Give him 5 on that one. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Wants to keep it in the air.
Oh, pick it off.
Almost had a pick right there. Instead, it falls incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Caught close to the marker. Gets to Ferguson. They get him on the ground. Late in the half, they have the first down at the 41. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Quarterback making checks. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
And with that incompletion, man, this crowd, I don't know that they are really happy about what's going on. I mean, they already built a deficit, and they don't have a lot to cheer about. They got to get some kind of rhythm, something going on this offense to ignite this fan base.
Okay. What? Hey, Savion, walk away. Savion, walk away. I can't hear mommy. Walk away. What did you say now? Okay, baby. You want me to come get her? I can't bring her out here, of course, but you want me to come get her? What you want me to do? I'll do anything you want me to do. No, I'm saying, like, whatever you want me to do, I'm going to do it. Just tell me. Okay. So why call me then? If you don't want my help, then why call me?
But it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Going right to work up top. Throwing right. It's caught downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. The Razorbacks headed quickly to the line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Got some room to run. Touchdown, Bucks! What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. looking to throw on first down. Back open in the middle. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. It's complete on the right side. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
Well, look, this quarterback has struggled a little bit in this game with interceptions. Maybe he was being too greedy early on. That time made a real good decision. And I'll tell you what, that's a nice catch by the running back because that ball's in the air a long time. You're throwing it all the way out to the flat like that. He looked like a receiver making that catch and getting extra yards.
Wants to throw on first down. And it's picked off for the third time today.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Corners are going to bail. On the direct snap, it's Gibson. And you make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. And the Buffaloes will boot it away to start the second half. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down. Send that offense back onto the field. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it. And I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
And the Razorbacks come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Sends it back in motion. Down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Yeah, a nice job dialing up that short yardage situation play call there, David. They needed 1 yard, and they picked up 2.
Yeah, great job up front. Great job by the back knowing where they need to go. Nice having a hole you can get through and not have to just do it all on your own as a running back.
Find space on the right.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
To the air on first down. Looking down the middle. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the...
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
It's been really hard on this quarterback all game long. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give this defense so much credit because they've done a really nice job on the back end in coverage, but they've also been able to affect his rhythm with a solid pass rush, and you saw it right there getting the sack.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And you knew he was going to take a step back because you can't throw the ball for over 80% in the season. Like, that's ridiculous. Last week he was on fire, but this week, man, he's freezing cold. And he's got to find something to get this offense going. But right now, just off target. Somebody needs to step up, make a play, and maybe get a spark for this offense.
Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Looking to the big tight end. Working that left side. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to...
Lofts one deep down the right side. He caught it. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up 1st and goal.
I love when you back the defense off of you. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Colorado.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He wants to go deep. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback.
And this guy's showing off his hands again, understanding where the football's going. He breaks on the football so quick. And guess what? He makes plays when he breaks on it. That's 2 interceptions here through 3 quarters of a football game.
They'll move the wide receiver. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He'll pull it down and run. As they say, touchdown, 1st down, or get down. He gets down.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
The option look. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback. Somebody has to have the pitch. And most importantly, when you get there, you got to get him on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Bring in the heat. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Touchdown, Razorbacks. And they turn it into a defensive score.
This is a defense that prides themselves on getting turnovers, and it starts with the pass rush. It was the hit on the quarterback that forced the throw to not be as accurate as the QB would have liked. Nice job in the back end, securing the interception, and then taking it the distance.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Florida State is just getting crushed today, and this is in front of a full house in Tallahassee. There are children there, folks. They should not be subjected to this. They're trailing by 18 to Texas A&M. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Buffaloes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Now the play fake. Trying to make magic with his feet. He gets the job done, picking up the first down.
Keep playing these deep-ass zone drops. I'm motherfucking scrambling.
Guys, Colorado has the lead here. Well, guys, so far, this has
Yeah,
been
I'm
a
gonna drop
massive
some.
beatdown,
Yeah.
and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Looking to throw on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
And the Buffaloes moving quickly to the line.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing. Of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game.
Oh.
Imposing their will against the defense that
I hit the wrong button. Goddamn out route. Butt ass naked.
And it's nice to be a QB in this. He's had a great day, man. A great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Makes his man miss. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. They finally get him stopped, but this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
And I think that's what you want to see from this offense down the stretch. Like, can you physically dominate the game? You've got the lead. Now run the football, eat clock, continue to feed your dude.
He'll take the deep shot.
What the fuck?
And incomplete on the deep ball.
Oh my gosh. What are we doing?
They're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead.
Man, that shit don't want me to be great. What the hell was that?
Still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
They'll run it.
Man, this nigga hurt, bro. Why is he in?
By the defense, he'll lose.
Nigga moving slow as shit.
Tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Pressure coming.
My running back. Shit, nigga just watching. That's on me though. I gotta get the ball the ball. We picked up this stunt.
This will be their first punt of the afternoon. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. Got a man, it's Stokes. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. They gave themselves room to operate with that first play. Now first down from the 37. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking downfield on first down. Unleashes it.
Pick it, nigga.
And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this.
My nigga
Pad
really
them
missed
stats,
the
get the
under
INT, Nice job by this D.
Under threw the shit out of a touchdown.
Looking to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football.
You picking niggas up. Niggas just running off. Pushing us in the face.
On first down, he might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he...
Turning it on. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
The screen, and watch out.
Oh, God, Warren, you got to block. It's a touchdown.
The Buffaloes want to pick up the tempo. To the air on second down. Throws toward the end zone.
Oh, he bossed the shit out of that nigga. That's Heisman right there. That's what we call him in. That's what we call him in Colorado, bro. We call him Heisman.
And they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Weeks like this aren't tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback, and I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he's had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit.
Makes the grab right down the middle. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. The Razorbacks have it with a 1st and 10. Might be changing the route. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the right. He's got it. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw again. Fires toward the end zone. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it, but you got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback, and again, on that last deep shot, it falls.
And he throws yet another interception. Does he know which color jerseys they're wearing?
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game in the 4th quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost over.
And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Under fire. Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back.
It seemed like there may have been a miscommunication there between the QB and receiver, just not on the same page.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking for a man. It's Kennedy. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Scoops it up, still a live ball. That's going to be a safety. The offense is back on top of it. This is bad, but it could have been worse.
Yeah, and sometimes you get confused and you get lost when you're out of the field, but not that far. And I don't know how to explain this. I would love to give you words and break this down and be like, this is what he was thinking. I don't know what he was thinking.
They'll get set for the free kick after the safety. Creates a little space.
Returner brings it out to the 32. And your Arkansas Razorbacks will take over 1st and 10.
The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Making side adjustments here. Wants to go up top. Finds the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play.
Coming into this one, I thought this guy was going to be a monster. He was going to put up huge numbers. We know this is a big part of the offense week in, week out. The defense has done a great job clamping down on him. That is only his 2nd.
Going downfield for the big play. He's got it for a big play. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got him. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. To the air on 1st down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Here comes the heat. They get to him as he throws. They make the stop, but man, this senior took one right in the mustache as he fired the completion. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Makes the grab. And the defense was right there to make the tackle, but not before they get it to the 12 and set up in the red zone. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Stokes. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. The defense will take a timeout. 25 seconds left to play. And the Razorbacks have it with a 1st and goal. Trying to punch it in. Backs going for the goal line. I'm sorry you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous play. A late touchdown.
And a nice touchdown. Continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. They marched 78 yards down the field and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he's going to try to return this one. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Breaks the tackle. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. And the Buffaloes are in the hurry up. They're still firing away even with this lead. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. He throws back to the left side. Catch inside the 25.
False them whack ass niggas, man. Drop. You sorry as a bitch, bro. I'm disappointed in you, bro. There's no way you've gotten this bad, bro. No way.
Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little